Hi everybody, welcome to your January 2026 Astrology, Numerology and Tarot forecast, guiding you to make the most of the first month of the new year. So let's take a look first of all at what's going on in the skies in January. So we start the month with a very powerful full moon in the sign of Cancer on Saturday morning, Saturday the 3rd of Jan. Now this is all about home, family, self-care, nurture. So this is a great time to start a new health regime, to think about how you can look after yourself better. Are you sleeping enough, eating enough, probably eating enough, exercising enough, all of those things. Cancer actually rules the stomach, so maybe this is why we tend to eat more at this time of year, because we always have the full moon in Cancer at some point between the 21st of December and the 21st of January. So how can you look after yourself better? How can you nurture yourself? How can you care for yourself as you would a child? Because Cancer rules children. Maybe there's children in your life that you care for and you nurture, and it's having that balance of caring for others and caring for yourself in a way that you would look after your own child or a child that's close to you. So how can you take care of yourself better with this full moon in Cancer on Saturday? And we've got the new moon in Capricorn on the 18th of January. So every month we have the new moon in the same sign as the sun. So the sun is in Capricorn until the 20th of January, and we have the full moon in the opposite sign to the sun. So Cancer is opposite Capricorn. So the first 2 weeks of the month are really still about letting go, release. We're in the depths of winter now in the northern hemisphere, so this is a time to let go of everything that doesn't serve you, declutter, release all that stuff in your home that you don't need anymore, because Cancer rules the home as well. And how can you feel at home? How can you feel more at home? So set your intentions around the time of that new moon in Capricorn on the 20th of January. Some grounded, practical intentions, because Capricorn's an earth sign. Capricorn wants you to make a practical plan to bring structure into your life. So we start this year with a lot of planets in Capricorn. We've got the sun in Capricorn, we've got the new moon in Capricorn, we've got Mars in Capricorn, we've got Venus in Capricorn, and we're going to have Mercury in Capricorn also very soon. So that's a lot of planets for Capricorn. So for those of you born in December, January, this is a powerful start to the year. Capricorns, this is your power month for sure. You need to put it out there for what you desire. You need to make a practical plan, take action, grounded action towards your goals. And for everybody else, well, we need to adopt that practical approach to life also. However, the Cancer full moon is about intuition, so we need to find a balance between head and heart in the coming month. So let's take a couple of tarot cards and see what they have got to say. So what does January 2026 hold for you? So first of all, we're coming out of number 9 year, so 2025 added up to 9, which is the Hermit. Now this is fascinating because I've just pulled the Hermit. So this fits in with what I was saying about the first 2 weeks of January. Go within, rest, retreat, relax, reflect. Think about what worked well in 2025, what you want to leave behind, and what do you want to grow more of in 2026. So there's definitely an opportunity for kind of taking stock in the first couple of weeks of January. So as we move into 2026, this adds up to 10, which is a wand. So in the tarot, number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. All the wands in the tarot are the aces. So it's all about new beginnings and a change in fortune, which is going to be welcomed after the last year, or even the last 2 years. We came into the last 2 years in Mercury retrograde. So New Year's Day, at the beginning of 2025 and the beginning of 24, we came in on Mercury retrograde, which has caused kind of a lot of glitches and challenges. And it's meant that we've taken 2 steps forwards, 3 back, but there's also been a lot of good stuff coming in. There's been perhaps old opportunities coming back, people from your past lives, whatever it might be. So there's been some good stuff coming in there, but there's been some loose ends that we've needed to tie up. So the Hermit is going to help you to let go once and for all of what is not serving you in the first couple of weeks of this new year. Oh, I love this card. Now, this is brilliant. The Magician. This is the card for 2026 because it adds up to 10, which is a 1, and the Magician is number 1 in the tarot. So this is a brilliant card. I love the Magician. So positive, this card. And this is all about, you have all the tools at your disposal to create whatever you want to in the new year. So what do you desire? Wish upon a star, your dreams will come true with this card. And this is about co-creating with the divine will. So this is about, well, what is my plan and what is the universal plan? Co-creating. So taking action, taking inspired action, following your bliss, your dreams, your goals, your desires, and checking in. Is this in line with higher power, with the universal will for me? Is this flowing? Does this feel right? If it brings you peace, if it feels right, if it's going to help others as well as yourself, then it's probably the right thing to be doing. So once you've got through that first couple of weeks of reflection at the beginning of January, after this new moon on the 20th of Jan, what do you, on the 18th of Jan, and the sun moves into Aquarius on the 20th, which is a very visionary sign. This is a very Aquarian sign. So what's your vision? What is your vision for the new year? Okay, last card, Two of Discs. Right, this is about balancing finances. Well, makes sense at this time of year, doesn't it? So this is saying, be savvy with your finances. How can you invest? How can you save? How can you budget? How can you be less frivolous? Because we had a lot of Sagittarius energy in December, so you may have spent quite a bit, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter and it is excess and it's expansion. And we had a lot of planets in Sagittarius in the lead up to Christmas. Now Capricorn's saying it's time to budget. So it's time, this is actually a Capricorn card, so we've got the Capricorn sign there, and this is all about being practical with your finances. Okay, so it's looking like a good start to the year. 2026 overall has a very different vibe to 2025. There's a lot of forward momentum. There's going to be lots of new beginnings, lots of positive change. So start off with that positive mindset as we go into 2026. I expect this to be my best year yet. Set those intentions for the coming month, for the coming year, and manifest your desires. So I am starting a course on Zoom, Manifesting with the Moon, starting on Friday the 9th of January for 4 weeks, 10 till 11 a.m. If you would like to join us, do drop me a line. And I'm also holding a 2026 astrology forecast for an hour on the 19th of January, or is it the 18th of January? It's whatever that third Monday in the month is. So that is also 19th of January, day after the new moon. So I'm going to talk you through a forecast for all of the astrological signs for 2026. So you can book that via my website also. So wishing you a wonderful month ahead. Do write, comment, like or share. Let me know what you resonated with in this forecast. And I'll be back with my next forecast very soon. Thanks for watching.